It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Lawyer Wayne.
Yes.
Okay, with this stimulus here, I just want to go over some points. The U.S. House of Representatives today they passed the final version of $1.9 trillion.
Who?
In what is they're calling a COVID-19 relief bill.
They couldn't even hit a $2 trillion even.
Well,
It saved us that extra.
I'll tell you. I mean, they're calling it the American Rescue Plan.
Oh, we're going to get rescued.
Yeah.
Nice.
It calls for $1,400 stimulus checks for individuals earning up to $75,000.
Okay.
Does everybody in here qualify?
You don't have to answer that question.
Oh, okay. He is a lawyer. And also $2,800 checks for couples earning $150,000 or under.
So you can both make $75,000.
Right.
Or just one of you makes more.
Now, households will receive an additional $1,400 for each dependent child.
Oh, dependent children.
Lawyer Wayne, how many dependents?
Is there a cap on that?
How many? Not according to what I read.
Oh.
And I got into like 200 pages of this 500-page freaking bill.
How many dependents do you have for tax purposes?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have to answer that.
Yeah. That's between you and your accountant, right?
Which means zero. Unless I claim. If I claim, how are they going to know?
Well, I just feel bad. Like, say you've been living in Africa as a king, and you had this dependent all along that you didn't know about, that you could have been claiming stimulus money for.
Oh, I hate that movie. Coming
Can you
to
go
America.
back if you found out? Let's say you're a dad, you didn't know it. Can you go back to previous stimulus checks and say, "Hey, where's my?" I don't know. Maybe.
Sam, Lawyer Wayne's got 9 kids. Okay,
Right.
like legit 9 kids. Him and Quinn, his wife, they made them and they came out. And
Well, now we know why.
an additional $1,400 per each dependent child.
I'm saying Buffalo Wild Wings.
Dude,
all
we're
of us.
going out, bro.
Yeah.
Count me in.
We
Right.
gotta. All right. For the unemployed, the legislation extends the $300 per week, enhanced federal benefits. That's so if you're collecting unemployment from your state on top of whatever your state unemployment is, you're getting their additional $300.
$300 a week.
It was $400. Where's the incentive to friggin' work, though? But I get it. Damn. And that goes through September 6th and allows the first $10,200 of jobless benefits to be tax-free to households with incomes under $150,000. The child allowance, worth up to $300 a month per child under the age of 6. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
Wait, so I could get $300 per month? Oh, for under the age of 6.
Under the age of 6.
What, the older ones eat free? What,
Or $3,600 a year, whichever
Daycare.
comes first.
Question.
Daycare, nice, right?
My daughter's 21, but she lives with me, and she is a college student. So I will get money for that. Or
Lawyer Wayne?
I think she just gets the money directly herself.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You don't get to double dip.
So you
Right.
got to make sure that you have access to her bank account if you want.
no, I have access to the mailbox.
Oh,
They said-
okay, very good.
She gets $1,400. It's just you don't get it. She gets it.
Oh, they're going to deposit that in her bank account.
But she doesn't do taxes because all she does, she's a full-time student.
She filled out
She should
fast.
fill out the forms. She should look into what she needs to do to get her stimulus money. Because
I didn't know that. Okay.
So will the same thing happen with me? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but because like I'm a college student myself, but I'm dependent under my parents.
I can't give tax advice for legal purposes.
Or for free.
But my understanding is if you're still able to claim them as a dependent, are you still able to claim her as a dependent on taxes?
Because she's a college student.
You might get the money then. Did you get the previous ones? Because we've had 2 already, and it's the same.
I've only had
start.
one
Okay.
stimulus.
But you got that directly, right? Not through your daughter. All right, that's interesting too because kids in college. The Senate did remove because the Senate. Well, this bill passed 50 to 49 this weekend from the Senate, and then went to the House, and the House passed it 220 to 211, with just one Democrat saying no, I'm not voting for this. Do you know why?
Why?
He wanted more.
Yeah.
He wanted the $15 minimum wage to be added in there. But the Senate took that out this weekend. So businesses, you can sigh a little relief of breath right there, where you're not going to be forced to do a $15 an hour minimum wage mandate, which would have friggin' killed businesses, by the way.
Especially right now.
Everything would have been robotic.
Oh, my God.
It would be replaced.
What was Wicked Good saying about? Because Bay, you're the cook over there, right? Was Jason the owner? All four?
Going to cut down some people.
Yeah. Fired. Fired. You're fired. Okay. Yeah, they removed that $15 minimum wage hike. Thank God. Also, the unemployment was going to be 400, but they said no, make it 300. But only 9% of this massive $1.9 trillion package goes to fighting COVID-19, which invests $20 billion to get shots in arms and to make sure everybody knows where, when, and how to get a vaccine. $20 billion.
I'm so over it.
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. You should have seen it back in Jersey. I'm walking into places with no mask and everything, and
North Carolina's pretty bad.
sir, you need to wear this. I go, oh, no, I'm good, thanks. Right.
I actually did that today.
Here's my $50 for the cigars, right?
Yesterday.
You're gonna take the money, right? Okay, good. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I did that yesterday in Target. I walked into Target and the lady's like, "Oh, where's your mask?" And I was like, "I don't need one." And she was like, "Well, we have extra." I said, "I don't need it."
I don't need it.
And I just walked off, and she was like, "Ma'am." And I was like, "No, I don't need it."
Yeah.
You guys are my hero.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't wear them.
It's just we're at the point where it's like I'm tired of wearing the masks.
It's ridiculous. I am not a sheep.
Look at these numbers. Like, do you know what the COVID count active cases in Montgomery County, just in Tennessee, is? Active cases right now.
Couldn't tell you.
314.
Okay.
Out of a population of 220,000.
Stop
Yeah,
wearing
because
the
I've been
masks.
wearing my mask.
Oh,
Saving all these folks out there.
I believe the majority of Montgomery County has not been wearing masks.
I know, it's all been me.
Okay.
Me and intern Shane, right?
I work huge crowds
Yeah.
before, for months before everything shut down.
Yeah.
I've worked huge crowds, close quartered. Nobody's social distancing. These crowds consist of liberals and conservatives
Yeah,
alike.
that's right.
And I lived with someone. I was quarantined with someone for 14 days.
Yeah.
And I did no social distancing.
Right.
And I slept in the same bed with them for 14 days. And I never got it. I'm not saying it isn't real, and I'm not saying I couldn't get it, but I'm not just
I
more than
I
luck.
wear my mask to bed.
See,
Sometimes I double mask.
It's more than
My
luck.
wife makes me.
but
I don't
here's
know
the
why.
thing.
She always has.
And that's my point. This relief package, is it actually needed? Okay? Is this money that comes from our dollars, it's our tax dollars. Okay? We earn, we work, we're paying for this. We're also paying for people who haven't worked and aren't earning and aren't paying taxes, such as these felons that are in prison.
Well, just because they were a felon and went to prison didn't mean they didn't work and pay taxes at some point. But the point isn't to give money back to people. It's to stimulate. That's why it's called a stimulus.
Right.
You don't think a person in jail ain't stimulated by an extra $1,400? Probably likes it even more than you do.
I don't.
What
agree
are
with
they
it.
going to spend it?
I don't agree on it.
Drugs,
Allegedly.
Snack machine.
snack machines.
Okay, what about
cigarettes?
illegal aliens?
Illegal aliens, they love $1,400 too. And they're going to spend it on the same stuff.
But if they're not a citizen of the
Except not
United
drugs.
States, and then look at the border.
Can't be
Look at the
drugs.
rush
They're
that's at the
illegal.
border right now.
But are they paying taxes? Because I know several people that
Sales
are,
taxes in
well,
Tennessee.
I mean, no,
Will
that
stimulate
they
the-
pay taxes.
Economy.
Yeah, I don't think this is coming from sales tax. I think it's coming from
No, I
FICA.
mean when you give $1,400 to an illegal alien in Tennessee,
Yeah,
and they go to the
right,
store,
right.
we're going to get our tax money.
To be honest with you, I'm all for the elimination of income tax.
Yeah.
I'm all for a higher sales tax.
If the goal is just to pump a bunch of money into the economy this month, and so that everybody goes out and spends some money, it's going to work. Whether you give it to an illegal alien, a citizen, or
But that's the
somebody
thing.
in jail.
It's not gonna work.
Well,
$1,400 stimulus, okay? Payments also includes the where is it here? It's so wordy too. It's so wordy.
The Democrats, Biden said, if you vote for me, I'm going to give you $2,000, and he better come through on that.
Well,
Because he won, and politicians need to keep their promises.
you think he actually knows what's in this?
I'm sure he read the whole thing. Probably wrote most of it.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I'm pretty sure the
Lawyer
president's not
Wayne.
allowed to sign a bill without reading it first.
How about his executive orders when he's saying, how about that video of him going, what am I signing here? And they just put it in front of
he
him.
probably had him turn it into an audiobook for him,
Yeah,
so
there
he can
you go.
listen to
Lawyer
it while he
Wayne,
plays with his dog.
Lawyer
and
Wayne,
stuff.
this is why people hate you.
Yeah.
Because you play this devil's advocate and you do it for the show so they don't shut us down. I get what you're doing. But people, you're a good actor. People don't understand that.
I'm sure Biden knows where the money goes. Sure, he got his
After
10%.
it's already
he probably,
been done.
he just checks to make sure there's 10% for the big guy. And
I saw this one, which was stood out for me. Reparations for minority farmers that don't have to demonstrate financial stress or adverse effect from COVID-19, but they'll get 120% of whatever indebtedness they have just paid for by the taxpayer, but not if you're a white farmer. Like, that's
See,
racism.
They could have just
That's
labeled this
racist.
instead of labeling this a stimulus. They could have just labeled this reparations, and then everybody gets reparations.
But nobody knows this is in that stimulus package. Nobody knows that, hey, your tax dollars are going to be going to abortions now at Planned Parenthood.
That's always been like that with that, though.
But here's the thing. What does that have to do with COVID relief and American Rescue Plan? You're being lied to every day. Every day. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said that the bill loots the red states to pay for Democratic governors who have locked down their economies. DeSantis, he said that Florida is has a slightly higher population than New York, right? Which is true. But
Florida State has a higher population than New York State.
Yep.
I would not have to. I
Yeah.
did not know
I'm
that.
gonna have to remember that for trivia night.
That's why they got more electoral college votes too.
Okay.
So, but New York gets $2,799 per person when it all said and done with this $1 trillion package, or twice as much money as Florida receives, which is $1,355 per person, because the states are getting money too. So why is New York getting more than Florida when New York screwed the pooch, Cuomo, putting the locking everything down, keeping the grandma and grandpa in the nursing homes, forcing them, by the way. We wait till that investigation all comes out. While Florida said, no, take it easy. We're going to stay open. And their numbers are better. Their business is better. Yeah. We got screwed here, people. So when you get your $1,400 stimulus check in your bank account and you're like, oh, thank God. Just think, in the long run, how this is going to screw us. It's unfortunate.
Just put it in your savings.
Like, do you know what the unemployment rate is right now? 6.3%. Okay? Do you know how low that is? Believe you me. Of course, it could be better, like it was a year ago at this point at 3.3%, but 6.9%. Why is that? Because the states that have opened up have their economy back. The states that are still in lockdown, you're screwing everyone. So don't give us a stimulus check.
Just
Give us
open
a
up.
stimulus of opening up, letting us earn money so we can spend money. That's how revenue's made. That's how lives are saved. Not with this bull crap. Like, I don't understand this. Illegal aliens. Like non-citizens. Might as well give $1,400 to someone taking a vacation and staying here for a week or two.
Well,
Okay, Ryan?
it's not
I'm
like
taking a
some of that
vacation.
money
Okay.
ain't going overseas either. I mean, like the last one, money for Pakistani gender programs. You know.
Well,
Why
if
is
somebody
that part
doesn't
of it?
have a
Right?
social
Is that even
security
real?
number, though,
Yeah.
if somebody doesn't have a social security number, how are they going to get them the money?
They probably can't, right? That
Unless
the
they fill out
idea
the
that
paperwork.
illegal aliens are going to get stimulus checks, I'm sure there are going to be a few, but this is not a broad payment. There's no office you can line up in front of. You know, if you're from France or something, Pepe Le Pew comes over and says, hey, can I get one of them stimulus checks? No.
Do you think they're going to have a sign that says illegals, grab your checks here? and then ICE is going to be with a big butterfly net?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Biden has been locking them up lately.
Got him! Right.
Yeah.
No?
So like the free prize.
Well, yeah.
And the people
Yeah,
get
that's right.
arrested.
That's right. Yeah. Hey,
I love that.
yeah. I can't believe those still work. They really do.
Yeah.
Man, it's economics 101. Open up, let people work, let them earn money so they can spend money. Stop giving our money to other people. At this, no, you already do it enough. Now you're just at full drive at a 6.9% unemployment. I don't curse. Sorry, 6.3% unemployment.
I can't believe any thinking human being on either side of the aisle is okay with the gender studies sending the money. To
Pakistan.
How could you?
Because it is all about keeping a far left radical group happy.
It's if you've got $1.9 trillion of money going places, it's real easy if you're buddies with a congressman to get him to stick something in there that's going to really benefit the thing that you like, and no one else is going to notice it. Because in the $1.9 trillion, you kick in a few $1 million to, imagine if Clarksville somehow got our congressman, Mark Green. Mm-hmm. Imagine if we got Dr. Mark Green.
Thank you.
To stick in $1 million to stimulate the Joe Padula show, right? $1 million isn't going to, no one's going to notice that 1.9 trillion, right? We're going to notice it. And so if we could get Mark Green to do something like that for,
the pork.
That's how it works. It's what's called pork.
The pork.
You got a barrel, you're going to pack it full as much as you can.
Which reminds me, Porky 2 wasn't a good sequel either.
Not a good sequel.
Nope.
No, Porky's 2.
That one was bad.
Yeah. Let's talk about sequels because Coming to America was terrible, the sequel. All right. Now, what do you think? Are you happy that $1,400 is going in your pocket, as well as billions of dollars into abortion clinics, as well as incarcerated felons who are still in prison, to also illegal aliens? Joe, you can't call them that anymore. That's a status. That's the actual status on the paper. Illegal alien.
And the reason why they call it that, because it's a whole new culture.
Yeah.
For them. So it's strange and it's alien.
Yeah.
That's why it's called that.
While they're at the border now and they're saying, come on in. Where is it? Look at this. And this guy, Biden, President Biden, hasn't taken a press conference yet. 50 days. Hasn't had one press conference.
It's so obvious, this whole charade.
It's a charade.
It's just,
So be happy with your check. But my advice to you is save it.
Mm-hmm.
Save it. You're going to need it. I hate to be doom and gloom, but I'm telling you, save it. I mean, only buy 2 rims if you're going to get rims. Okay? Just 2 rims. Don't buy all 4 rims.
You can't just buy 2 rims.
Why not?
You got to save up to get all 4 at
No,
once.
all you...
Because then the ones wear out before you get the other 2.
No.
Look, I've done this.
You get the 2 spinners.
You wait, you run.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. You put them on the passenger side, and you
so
just drive in the left lane.
Because the girl never sees you.
Right.
You make sure you always open the door for her so she doesn't see your other side of the car. This guy knows what he's doing.
Tell you, I thought about
He's
this
done
in high
trick.
school.
Michael Glaze says Biden is senile.
Yeah, I can't argue that, and that's part of the reason.
Hey,
why-
Michael.
What's it called, too? They got, did you see this latest poll out of Rasmussen? Half of the U.S. sees Biden as unfit to be president. I mean, this is what's been saying since the entire campaign trail. This is the stuff that's going to get us knocked off, too.
I think he's doing
which
a
is
great
scary.
job. I think he's fully qualified to be president.
Thank you, Lawyer Wayne, for keeping us
because
on.
I know who the vice president is.
Okay.
I guarantee that.
I wish Biden a long and happy presidency. And I think I want to make it through all the way through his term.
Oh, if Kamala.
In good health.
Oh.
I think we should all say a little prayer every night.
Notice
for
you
his
haven't
health.
seen Kamala at all.
No.
Correct, right? Where's Kamala? Where is that annoying laugh of hers? Allegedly.
We saw her at the Senate. She cast the tie-breaking vote. I saw that.
It's the only reason why I like people wearing masks.
I felt
so I don't
bad
have to
for her.
see
She had to have
hers.
somebody telling her what to say.
I know.
Because she hadn't done it before,
I know. Oh, my God. Or how about, did you see Biden trying to take questions or not even taking questions? Here, let me pull that up.
I got
there.
it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's let me pull this up for you. Where is she? No, that's Coming to America. We are not touching that topic
Nope.
again.
We must not touch the curse.
The what's it called when a geriocracy? I think it's called when you're ruled by the elderly.
Yeah, geriatric.
We're ruled by our elders. It's a very traditional way of doing things.
We're gonna move out. Let's go.
Oldest guy in the village gets to be the boss.
See, here he is. He's doing this, it's good, You go to a local business. Listen, Joe Biden, do it, give people confidence.
Come on the show.
Absolutely. Come on the show. I'll wear a mask if you come on the show.
We'll wear
sir.
double masks. Whatever you say.
I'm not
I
doing-
won't.
I'm not doing double.
I'll do double.
See,
I'll wear 2 masks for him.
Here's the thing. I have invisible masks.
Okay.
New technology. It's fantastic. But here he is. He's outside, and finally the press gets in front of him. Finally. So what do? Something
him.
they've been wanting to do for 50 days is ask him questions. Come on, press. Let's go. Move along.
Can he even hear?
He doesn't know where he's at.
Look at him.
Where's my lollipop?
You know who loves this? Our enemies. Mm-hmm. China loves this.
Oh yeah.
Russia loves this.
Definitely.
Okay? Our trade partners love this. You know why? Because we just got over them for taking advantage of us, and now they're like, "Oh, good. Now we
Just
can
bend over.
Yeah. Now we can go back to having these higher tariffs and all."
He's younger than the Queen of England.
Yeah,
I don't know what we're complaining about.
He's
It's not
old
an
as
age
dirt.
thing. It's a mental thing.
for
It
sure.
really is. And I don't wish ill on anyone, especially the pilot steering the ship known as America. I want him to do well. I want him to be smart and cognizant, but it would be naive of me to ignore if the pilot is falling asleep while flying the plane and there's no autopilot.
I think if Joe Biden was where he's at right now, but it was 20 years ago. If that man was in office right now,
Yeah.
he would he wouldn't even believe in half the shit that he's been doing.
No, I agree. I agree.
He doesn't. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
No, he does not. Like the executive orders on day one, putting them right in front of him. What am I signing here? Nothing. Just sign it, Joe. Right. Just sign it, Mr. President. It's crazy. And then on top of it, I don't know. It was 20 years ago. He'd probably be sniffing kids, but I'm glad that phase is over. I'm glad he's done with that. All right. Let us know what you think, all right? Have fun spending your $1,400 of your own money. It's your money.
It's like butter.
It's like butter.
Give to charity. Stimulate the charities. There's
Don't-
a lot of people out there hurting.
Yeah.
You could take some of that money and pay your bills if you need it. Pay off some credit card debt if you need to. Get yourself a nice steak dinner or something. But let the windfall. This isn't a.
10% off.
I don't think they ought to be giving me this much money.
No.
I don't think they ought to be giving people. But take it as an opportunity to say you've been given the power to take this money that the government otherwise would be doing something else with, maybe. And they said, you know what? You decide what to do with this money. Make a good decision with it.
I agree.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.